Hi, I'm Jenna, also known as RetroLemon, and this is episode 89. This is the fourth time I'm recording this, as my camera has died on me twice and not saved it. I tried recording on my iPhone, and there just mustn't be good enough lighting in here because it was so grainy. It was so bad. Like, it was bad. So depending on whether my camera will hold this or not, and at this point I'm not holding my breath, this could be the last or one of the last podcasts for a while. Probably till, March? Maybe? I'm going to have to go week by week, so when the episodes stop, it's because my camera died. I just don't have the money right now to invest in a new one, and I don't have any other options. So my phone was kind of the last hope. My husband's camera, he has a little Kodak Sport. It's way too dark. Once again, it's a lighting issue. I have windows, blinds open. I have two lamps on. Well, one lamp and the overhead light. There's no money to invest in lighting because if I could invest money in lighting, I'd just invest money in a camera. So, like I said, hopefully this will save. Hopefully I can make it stretch as long as I can. I'd love to make it to the end of the year. So, I don't know, I'm like a little choked up, a little upset because it's just frustrating to do this. I love doing it, but to do the same thing over and over, it gets frustrating. So, I don't mention this very often, but if you go to the website, RetroLemonStudio.com, there is a donate button to this side of me. So, if you would like to donate, anything that comes in as a donation will go to a fund for a new camera. So, I guess if you're really a big fan of the podcast and you want to see it stick around and not go off for 4 or 5 months, that's an option. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not going to sit here and beg for donations, but lots of people don't realize there is a donate button because I don't mention it, because I don't want to have to ask for donations, but that's the only way at this point I'm going to be able to keep this going. So, wanted to address the knit-alongs. If the podcast goes down, because I don't have a way to record anymore, the knit-alongs will still be open, and instead of announcing the winners here on the podcast, they will be announced in the RetroLemonStudio group, on Ravelry. That's where you have to post your finished objects anyways, so you'll still easily be able to find it. You know, obviously, I mean, I will still be on Ravelry. New patterns will still be announced there. I just won't get to tell you all what I'm working on and all the things that are going on. I gotta try to make this quick because it seems like as soon as my camera hits 45 minutes, it dies, and when it dies, it doesn't save. So, you have the Entrock knit-along. You have until October 30th at noon to get those in. And then you have the Adopt a Blob Monster. This blob is in the adorable Another Crafty Girl colorway called Twitchy Witchy Girl, which is a Coraline colorway. So get your blobs done. You will have until October 31st at midnight, so you get an extra day and a half to get those in, and those will, if I can record, those will be announced the week after Halloween, so November 6th, and if I can't record, then they will be announced November 1st in the group. I also want to tell you, in case you didn't see it on Ravelry, Instagram, or Plurk, the rights have come back to me for Stanley and Sophie, the shy little robots. I love them so. So they were a pattern that was on Tangled, which is a knitting and crocheting web magazine or a webzine. And they have decided to no longer publish stuff online. So all of us designers, we got our samples back, which I got these back a little while ago. But we got our samples back, we got now the rights returned, we're allowed to use their photography and their PDFs. But I did create my own PDF because theirs had all their website stuff on it, and the website's not going to exist any longer. So I just went ahead and typed up a new one, and I got to use their pictures. So, and then Stanley and Sophie is on sale until through October 31st for $5. So after, as of November 1st, they will be $6, like all the other toy patterns of mine. I have no finished objects. I do have some works in progress. So, I have a sleeve. So this is the left sleeve because the left and right are mirrored. Oh, I can hear my dog outside. So it's done. You're supposed to go and cut the yarn, or not cut the yarn, and block it and everything, and then finish the sleeve, put an edging on it so you can adjust it. I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is, and I think I'm just going to put the edging on it, and this sleeve will officially be done. Hopefully he won't keep barking, because I know if I pause this and I come back to it, it'll be gone. That's how bad it's gotten. So it is the Traveling Sweater by A. Karen Alfke. It is knit with Blue Moon Fiber Arts on the Woo Boo base in the Ravenscroft colorway. That's what the pattern looks like. When I bought this, you could only get a paper pattern. Now you can get a paper or a digital. I'm also working on a design, and I can show you the first part of it. I can't really show you much after this probably, but I decided to wind up my Leading Men Fibers Arts in the Foliage colorway on their Showstopper base. And I kind of want to make like a little shawlette that might end up being like real gender neutral, because the colors are, I mean, I guess you'd say they're more masculine, you know, than some other colorways. I mean, they're definitely male friendly, but I hate to just say they're masculine because I love these colors. These are all my favorite colors, and I'm quite feminine. I just don't like pink and purple. It doesn't make me non-feminine, I don't think. So, love it, love it, love it. I really hope my idea works out, because I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants and letting it be what it is, and if it doesn't work out, then I'm totally prepared to frog it and do something different with it. No pressure. It's a no pressure design, because I'm under enough pressure. And I am kind of going I'm going a lot quicker through this than I probably originally have. It probably gets shorter every time I have to record it. I really hope my dog stops, because I'm sorry, I cannot pause this and go and let him in, because like I said, anytime I pause it and try to come back, it wipes it clean. So this is part of my Yarny goodness, but I couldn't wait to wind it up. So my friend Michelle of Dancing Dog Dye Works had texted me saying that my wallpaper with the pears on it needed a colorway. So I don't know if she's thinking about doing a variegated or not, but I was like, it would look amazing in stripes. So this is called Pears in My Kitchen, and it is tealicious, pumpkin orange, and chili verde. And it is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. I'm super excited about it. And then these are done except for the heels. So I use some bright green yarn to mark where the heels are going to go. And I will have these done tonight or tomorrow, probably. Love it. And it is the Dancing Dog Dye Works Twist Sock Luxe. So it is merino cashmere nylon, and it is so soft. And then when I happened to, Saturday was Sweetest Day, and my husband and I went out to dinner to my favorite diner, because they have the best pie. And I was so excited to find this box in my mailbox, or, yeah, it was in a box. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, there's a package in my mailbox, and Michelle sent me some of my favorite candy, which are called Dark Bordeaux's from C's, and she sent a C's bag. And it's awesome. It's a very generously sized bag, and it's going to be a knitting bag. So, there we go. With awesome handles, and, so I ate the candy already, and it was delicious because it's my favorite. And it's a brown sugar buttercream. Oh, dang it. Alright, well he's barking like crazy. I'm not going to pause it. I'll have to just edit this out because I have to let him in. Okay, he should be quiet now. He's inside. Although by the time I'm probably done, he'll be wanting to go back outside. So, super awesome, Michelle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It totally made my sweetest day a little sweeter. Then I got another Yarny goodness and kind of broke my yarn diet, but it's not for me, so it was justifiable. It was for a gift. I got some Into the World in the Yolandi base, and it's called the Bird Girl. And let's see, Into the World. And you know, I really got to take the paper thing off of this so you can truly appreciate the beautifulness. Because it's like this purplish blue into this teal and an aqua, and then kind of like a sage green into an olive. The olive always kind of looks brown to me, like in a picture or something, but it's very olivey and earthy. And I bought this for, I was going to say my oldest friend, not that her age, she's the same age as me, but I've known her almost my whole life. And I wanted to make her something really special, and I wanted to get a good yarn and something that had enough yardage, because this base has 490 yards and it's 100 grams. So it's a light fingering, and I made myself a hitchhiker out of this same base, but in the Captain Tight Pants colorway, and it was enough yardage. Like I had a wee little bit left. So I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a hitchhiker, and it's going to be her Christmas present. So she's totally worth every penny, and I know she's going to love it. Like when I opened it up, I was like, I just want to keep that for myself. And I'm like, but no, because she's going to love it too. So she'll totally appreciate it. And if she didn't live out of state, then I would totally teach her to knit, because she loves warm and cozy things. Then I also got my cheap needles from China. Cheap in price, not quality, I think. There's 14 different sizes. They're 32 inches, and I did measure them. Let's see. Oh, and this is the way they came. They came like in a knot. But, I mean, the cables are really flexible, and they don't seem to stay too kinked up at all. I mean, they straighten out pretty easily. And they are the bamboo ones. So they came in sizes 0, 1.5, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10.5, 10 3/4, 11, 13, and 15. And I've done this enough times that I don't even have to look at my cheat sheet that I wrote it all down in. So these are for my daughter for Christmas, because she has expressed more interest in knitting. I bought her like a teen knitting book, and she's been working on the same scarf for 2 years. But I thought for $5.95 or whatever these were, with free shipping, it was worth investing for her to have her own set of needles. I mean, 32 inches is pretty standard for most, you know, good size projects. And there's everything but a size 3 and a size 5. I'm like, we can always get her a 3 or a 5 if she needs one. So I highly recommend these. They're not as blunt as Clover's, but they're not as pointy as Knit Picks, if that helps. Then I also ordered her double points, which I think were supposed to be 8 or 9 inches, because I thought, oh, you know, for hats and stuff like that. 14-inch needles. 14 inches. They sent the wrong thing. But I'm like, you know what? They all came all the way from China. I'm not going to complain. They were cheap. It was like $5 for 12 sets. There's 4 in each size. So we're going to get some polymer clay. Or I'm going to buy some polymer clay and put it in the box with these. And we're going to make little clay beads and put them on the ends. And they'll just be straight needles. So now these have Chinese markings on them and the millimeters. I did not check and make sure the millimeters are accurate on these. These, on the other hand, have millimeters on them, and I ran them through my needle sizer, and they're all correct. Like the 4.5 millimeter is a 4.5 millimeter. I just couldn't tell you what those were in US sizes. I would need to look at the needle gauge. I mean, I wrote them down as I checked them earlier. So, like I said, this was kind of like a crap, wrong thing, but it's a fixable thing. And since there's 4 of each size, if one gets broken, there's backups. Or if she has a friend that wants to learn how to knit, there's spare needles. So $5 for that. I'm totally not upset to get the wrong thing. Okay, that's it for the knitting. Like I said, I'm really sorry to be rushed. I'm leaving out so much that I was talking about, but I am at this point am like so paranoid about getting it done. So slice of life. Everything here has been crazy. I was on a big cleaning kick last week, and it was going great. Took a carload of stuff to Goodwill, got rid of so much stuff, and then the drain backed up. Now, I live in the country, so we have a main drain that goes out and empties into the woods, and then we have the other drain for like the showers, the toilets, and the bathroom sinks that go into the septic. So it was the main drain for it's the kitchen sink, the dishwasher, and the washing machine. Backed up. It took us several days to finally get somebody out here because everybody's booked, and the one place that could come charges by the hour. Like, it's a huge hourly fee, and if you go a minute over that hour, you get slammed with another fee. It would have cost us more, like 3 times as much as it ended up costing. It would have been insane. Because the guy came out and was here forever the night before last, and then had to come back out yesterday and ended up having another guy come out to help him, and it was a whole fiasco. Basically, we have roots in our pipes. Like, really bad. So they got him out, but it's gonna all need replaced. I'm pulling my hair out. I'm freaking out. This is not what I need right now. But the pipe's cleared out for now, so we can use it. So I'm trying to get caught up on dishes and laundry because I feel like all the hard work I did last week totally was undone by laundry being everywhere, and all of our dishes are dirty, and we're using paper plates and plastic spoons and forks, and I feel wasteful because I don't like using disposable stuff. There's no point in it. I have a dishwasher. I have nice plates and spoons and cups, and have to do laundry at my mother's house like a college student. It sucks. So I still have like 6 loads of laundry to catch up on. I've got all the dishes caught up on. It only took 3 loads, and it's half full again. Plus a sink full of hand washables. So, needless to say, we went to a family gathering over the weekend, and I took my stress out on a big double layer fudge cake thing that was the most delicious thing I've eaten all year. And I could have eaten 6 more slices if I could have, and I did gain this week. A 0.7 plus a 0.2 gain last week means I'm up almost a pound, and I'm frustrated and disappointed and stressed. Stressed is the main theme here. So, I signed up for this thing called Graze. It's Graze, GRAZE.com, and it's the snack box, and they're healthy snacks, and they're all natural. Like, you click on the ingredients, you can read everything. It's awesome. So I signed up for that, and there is a blog post on that. It is on the blog, RetroLemonStudio.com, where the donate button is off to this side. And you can read about it there. I talk about what it is, and that is where I'll be talking about that and reviewing my boxes. You get a box every other week, or you can sign up to only get it once a month, but I'm doing every other week. And I will review each snack, let you know what I think of them, and if it's worth the money. Now, your first box is free. So I felt like, okay, no obligation. I've read lots of reviews about the company and the snacks, and overall, it's very positive. Most people like the snacks. Of course, everybody's tastes are different. There's going to be somebody who doesn't like something. And the company's really easy to work with, great customer service, and I guess if you decide you want to cancel, you just cancel and it's done. There's no runaround about it. Normally I don't like subscription boxes because you can't pick what goes in them, but at least with Graze, you can pick what doesn't go in them. Like anything with pineapple, I clicked out of. I don't want it delivered. Anything that the calories were too high, because like they have like, you get like dried fruit or nuts, or sometimes you get like little things with dippers and certain, they're kind of like granola bars. I don't know, they make it sound like a cross between kind of like a cake and a granola bar type thing. Some of that stuff is just high in calories, and it's too many points that I'm willing to spend on a snack. So I just clicked out of those, and I'm in a rut. I'm in a rut because I'm burnt out on everything I'm eating. Like, I found things that work for me, things that are the right points, that I like, learn the portion sizes and the point values, and I'm burnt out. I've been eating the same thing for the last 10 months. burnt. So I'm hoping the Graze box will kind of help that, kind of give me some snacks to pick from. You get 4 per box, and it's $6 a box. And I'm like, you know, I spend $5, $6 on a bag of beef jerky every week. So instead of buying a bag of beef jerky, on the weeks that I get my box, I'll get those with 4 snacks. It'll get me through most of the week. And hopefully that'll be a little solution to the rut that I am in. Because right now I have no energy, I don't want to exercise, and all I want to eat is carbs and chocolate. Because I'm stressed. Because I'm an emotional stress eater. So hopefully things will just settle down here and things will start to fall back into place. Because my life kind of feels like a snow globe right now. That someone went and took it and then shook it all off. You know, I know y'all have had times like that. So like I said, I'm sorry it's so rushed, and I'm sorry it's probably going to end up being really short because it was running about 40 to 45 minutes between there. But like I said, the 4th run through, I'm just so worried that red light's going to go off on my camera. So, like I said, hopefully I will see you next week. If not, you know why. It's kind of out of my control at this point, and I really apologize, but I'm just limited in what I can do and what I can afford, and it is what it is. Trying just to deal with it. So, I am Jenna, also known as RetroLemon on Ravelry, Plurk, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Fitbit, Weight Watchers, and I hope I get to see you next week. Bye.